All right. I remember when I first started playing this game, I had no idea what I was doing. I
Fancy meeting you here, friend. Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all. Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me. Yep. But this is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk. Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hide nor hair of him since the tussle in Goodsprings. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though. Now, it ain't my fault that Dorothy and the Tin Man happen to be on the same yellow-striped road, is it? Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
all right. Well, I see where I was. What's right over there? No, 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 no. Oh wait, there is a way over there. I mentioned this earlier in an earlier stream, but one thing I found that is really annoying, and yet people keep on putting it up. It's annoying to everyone, and yet people keep on putting it up. Self-fulfilling prophecies. Yeet. Self-fulfilling prophecies. Gotta be one of the... What am I on? What quest am I on? Happy Trails Expedition. This is... No. No, no, no. I know which one that... I know what that is. I know what that is. Maybe this guy has a quest for me. I don't want to do... If I talk to this guy over here. How many caps do I currently got? I got 1,534 caps. I think the first time I ever heard. Okay, anyway, back to what I was saying.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, self-fulfilling prophecies, I've got to be like one of the most like annoying prophecies to ever come true, because the thing about them is that reason why. Okay, I'm gonna explain this again just for people that don't understand. Self-fulfilling prophecy is when someone is like, you think that something's gonna happen a certain way, and because you think it's gonna happen a certain way, you treat it like that, like it's gonna happen a certain way. And because you treat it like it's gonna happen a certain way, that certain way actually ends up happening because of the way how you treated it. A good example is when you think that the day is gonna be the day is going to be a bad day, and so you decide to treat it like it's going to be a bad day, and when it turns out to be a bad day, all of a sudden you're like, see, I knew it was going to be a bad day.
Well, it's about damn time. What took you... Oh. I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now, and I thought he'd finally showed up to collect. He's just mocking me now. What do you want to know? Ha! I'm not saying. It's part of my mystique, after all. The truth of it is that I did cut out a raider's heart, but only took a bite to mess with his buddies. They had me surrounded, and I went with the first thing that came to mind. Some ran, and the rest were startled just long enough. Sure do. Had a wife for a while. Tribal girl, really pretty eyes. But she's been gone a long time now. Well, ain't like I've got places to be. There's a twitch in my trigger finger. I've lost my eagle eyes, and the other day I could have sworn I heard Sergeant Dornan chewing me out. I'm old, and I'm starting to feel it. It's not pleasant, especially when you know your mind's slipping away. And we all gotta go sometime. But I was hoping for something a little more heroic. He was a drill instructor I knew. He was also the meanest bastard I've ever known. Once he caught this private out of uniform, and old Dornan went off on the most ear-blistering rant known to man. It was inspiring. Yeah. It was a long time ago. Things were better back then. Be seeing you. Maybe.
I was really hoping that there would be maybe like a quest on that. Anyway, back to that. There's this comedian. She talked about how her therapist told her that she was a self-fulfilling prophecy because she was complaining about how like people would just like she would date some guy, but then he would end up leaving her, and her therapist said that she was a self-fulfilling prophecy. And this is another good example of it. All right, means you date someone, but you expect them to leave you, and so you treat them like as if they're gonna leave you. And in doing so,
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
and in doing so, because you expect them to leave, because you expect them to leave, you distance yourself from them, and because of this, they feel like that it's just a one-sided conversation. Hey Glitch, how you doing? It's just a one-sided conversation, so they end up leaving because it's just a one-sided conversation. And so then it's like, oh, see, I knew that they would leave. And it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, and self-fulfilling prophecies, like, I don't like, yet they happen. Hey Glitch, by the way, hey Glitch, I was thinking about doing Peak. I could not figure out what I want to do, but I didn't know if anyone was gonna be on tonight. Oh wait, I can't go in because I don't have the I don't have enough caps. Oh no. This is why I want to go and get and I thought I can go in, and so that way it will be like, oh yeah, I can go in and get Hi, are you someone I can talk to?
Evening.
Where are you?
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies.
Several unidentified aircraft were spotted flying over the Reptile test site.
You can do quests that way you don't have to mess with getting 2K caps. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get quests because right now I could do the DLCs, but I don't want to do those just yet. Do you offer
I
service?
only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk. If you haven't heard of the king, you must have been living under a rock or something. The king has his boys all over Freeside. He controls the water pump and is essentially...
That's why I'm going around and talking to people. I was talking about doing the quest for the king. Ooh.
Okay, ask away. Take a gander.
Okay, this is one the way I'm gonna get myself with. Okay, so take that. I'm gonna give you all the dynamite. How about that? Okay, I'm gonna say that is fine.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. What do you want to know? If you have... They're the local energy weapon dealers in Freeside. When it comes to lasers and plasma, they're the only game in town. And they keep it that way. Gloria's men are the best armed in Freeside and ruthless to boot. But her brother, Jean-Baptiste Cutting, puts them all to shame. Their joint is the only
I'm
place in
also
Freeside to get it all
um
under one roof. They've got gambling, booze, chems, and whores. They're good folks.
I'm also talking so I can get like my speech up.
For tidying up loose ends with a bullet to the brain box. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's gonna be
Thanks
it.
for stopping in.
No, I'm gonna be hidden on this. No one will know me. Ha! Anyway, are you someone to talk to?
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man. For general supplies and other services, see my partner Ralph. Things were better when the Omertas were buying, but we get by. Good selection from traders, and the Van Graffs keep things running. That's the thing. I have no idea. They just stopped buying guns all of a sudden. If you hear anything, let me know.
Okay.
Anything else I can help you with? Have a look.
Okay, good. Yes, I have someone else to sell some stuff to. I would like to sell you all of my grenades. I just need one. I just need another 100 more.
Pleasure doing business with you. Why? Do you work for one of the casinos? In that case, yes I do. Follow me.
Okay.
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Okay. I didn't actually expect that to work, but okay. I didn't actually expect that to actually work. Oh, that's Mick and Ralph's. Oh, okay. Yeah, after that kid was saying, come on down to Mick and Ralph's, I for some reason had the urge to go over to Mick and Ralph's. Hello, friend. Yeah, how about that? Hi.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, okay. He has some of the best melee weapons in the game. Check him out. Okay. I am so close to wait, where do I go from here? I know I know I came in through there, but where do I go from here?
I'm out of here.
Alright, I'm gonna go this way then. Come to me.
You looking to join the Kings?
Open employment. Okay.
Can't wait to hit the Wrangler tonight. Just me and my favorite girl.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king? Who's the king? You believe this asshole man? In Freeside, the kings rule. And the king rules the kings. Got it?
I like how he kind of sounds like Elvis Presley.
Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man? You know what? I think you and the king have some business to discuss. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you? Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good? I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside? It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man told me that one of those bodyguards, a fellow named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say? Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
Good. Good. Yes. We got one, boys. Well, maybe tomorrow we can. Maybe tomorrow we can probably hop on. I could probably hop on. I don't know what everyone's doing tomorrow.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Everyone's armed. Yes. Yes. I don't know. Every time I say the word, I hear the word "yes" in that exact way. I think of Plankton. Just yes, yes. Oh, Blue's Quest is fun. Yeah, I finally got one. Hello, friend. I kind of want to steal these. Anyway.
There's no escape now.
What happened? Well, the guy died over here, so I'm gonna go and just let me just I'll be right back with you guys. I just need food. I just need some I'll take that and I'll take that. All right, am I able to? No weapons. How about weapons? All right.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
I'm 40, 60 on doing something tomorrow. Oh, just because I'm tired. Yeah, that makes sense.
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate. Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out. To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services. Up ahead on the next block is where the Kings hang out. Don't let them scare you. If they don't outnumber you 5 to 1, you'll be fine. Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler. Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around. Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now. Call it a hunch. You do this job for long enough, and you learn to trust your instincts. You're imagining things. It's just the rush of adrenaline caused by your near brush with death. Luckily for you, I was here, so there's no reason to get out of sorts. My thoughts exactly. Time is money, after all.
Pick the bodies.
Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire.
Okay, I'm checking the bodies.
Come on!
Okay, so it won't let me. It won't let me. Oh, I have to hold down R. Okay.
Hey.
Alright, I'm trying to find the way up. Oh, here we go.
What do you have for me? Oh, he did he? Well, that just ain't good enough. Get back out there and hire him again. Hire him 100 times if that's what it takes. And before you ask, I'm not gonna cover the cost this time. It's bad enough I'm giving the man more business.
Okay. There are some characters in some,
What's up?
in some, like, shows, movies, or something, where I just really want them to be humbled.
If it can be bought.
I knew you'd be back. Ready to hire the best? Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure we'll be heading... I'll keep a brisk pace. Don't distract me. I need to focus all my senses on keeping you safe. Don't distract me. I need to focus all my senses on keeping you safe. Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I checked the...
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Like, what am I supposed to do? Did I destroy the... Did I lose or something? What about this guy over here?
You want to travel through Freeside with ease, you hire a king. We're everywhere, and no one messes with us. Your safety is practically guaranteed for just 100 caps. Freeside's a little dangerous for people traveling alone or in small groups. You go without a guard, you're rolling the dice. You know? You must be new. Your tune will change, trust me.
So, what I'm hearing is that I just spent... You know what? Nah, I'm gonna use I'm gonna work on getting work on spending some of the money.
You looking to buy some supplies? Can do.
Perfect.
Another satisfied customer. Take it easy now. You looking to buy some supplies? Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gamora. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip. I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right? They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans. Take it easy now.
Great, I now have enough to go into New Vegas. I now have enough. Okay, now I just need to...
Hey.
You start running at me with a knife. So you got a knife, I got a shotgun, so... Who's gonna win here? A rolling number, peeled by thunder, see the horizons, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, through the shadows, to the sun rays. You know, I miss when Satisfying Videos had those songs in there, like the royalty free Fat Rat song, like bum 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 bum, or which was I think it was Monetary. And then there was Unity, which is a like what happened to Satisfying Videos having those, and now it's just, hey, I'm just gonna like there's this cup that's filled with like beads. I'm just gonna slide them off. Like what happened? Like what happened to it having like showing like all the like a bunch of like people working in satisfying ways where they would get everything like done quickly, with a nice royalty-free song behind it.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot. Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
Howdy, partner. You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas. Consider me your personal welcome wagon. Now hear this. The head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, is itching to make your acquaintance. Just head for the Lucky 38. It's the big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner. Yeah, partner. That's the spirit. He'll be waiting for you.
Okay, let's go in. Looks like we got another one to go.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on. Come back soon now.
All right.
Where to, partner?
Okay, so I couldn't get in.
Penthouse floor.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see? Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet, more than an echo, I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress. Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it. The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough. My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that? Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss? Until then.
All right.
Glad Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to come you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Okay.
Casino floor.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Great. So I guess I have to
Wow, that's crazy.
Watch the slots. They're robbery.
Oh wait, my favorite guy.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out. What? I know a guy. His motto is love thy neighbor. He lives next to a brothel. Oh no. I hear James Garrett drove 5,000.
Yeah, I'm telling the college group that one. I'm telling him that one. Where's my motto? Love the neighbor. He lives next to a brothel. No, please.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Top
No,
Hotel
please.
Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying. Security, baby. Can't make the bread if the bakers are full of lead. You dig it? Don't worry, you're safe as houses in here. Courtesy of Mr. House. Them's the breaks. You want in, you don't bring the guns. Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your tops experience the tops? Relax, baby. The safest houses. We'll keep them locked up in the bank upstairs right next to the money. It's serious protection. Everything your little heart desires, that's what. You like gambling? Boom. Either one of the main hallways has cards, slots, you name it. Hungry? Thirsty? The restaurant just off the left-hand hallway has the best food and booze in Vegas. Or maybe you'd rather take in a show. The Aces Theater upstairs always has hot acts raring to go. Check it out. Have a good time, baby.
So you're telling me set all my weapons.
Uh-huh.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the...
There used to be a
Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a Have a good time, baby. Ring-a-ding, baby. Ring-a-ding, baby.
I'm gonna go find it. Yeet. Sorry, I just had to do it.
Ring-a-ding, baby. Ring-a-ding, baby.
First time I ever heard ring-a-ding was from I think was from Friend. I think it was from Meet the Robinsons.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? The guy everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit. I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled. Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewhere it's more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer. To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
This is why I want to wait on coming and getting him, because my speech is not that high.
You tracked me across the desert, Sugar Plum. Finding the presidential? Easy pickings. Why would I do that, baby? I want to talk to you as much as you want to talk to me. And you dig this is just first base, right? You and me have a future together, and it's big league and open all night. Here's the key to the prez. I'll see you there in 2 shakes. Ta-ta.
I got my eye on you, so no funny business.
Baby, this little meet and greet of ours, chalk me up as a no-show. It would be 41 flavors of stupid to let you get a drop on me. And you've caused plenty enough trouble as is. You've forced my hand. Hell, I gotta skip town because of you. A real pain in the caboose. Nowheresville, that's where. Sorry about the double cross. Or are we up to quadruple? But if someone's gonna die, it's you. All this is just work ethic run wild? That's your line? I don't know. Can you get it through your thick skull to leave me and the chip alone? If bullets can't get through, what hope is there? That temper of yours. Kind of why this conversation's taking place over an intercom. Do me a favor and stay dead this time, eh? Good night, all. It's been a gas.
Over here! You like that? You like that? Watch out!
The eyes of the mighty Caesar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Caesar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. Incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip and is likely making haste for Caesar's camp as we speak. I am the greatest of Caesar's Frumentari. It was not a challenge to find you, nor is this my first visit to the Strip. The mighty Caesar has bestowed upon you his mark and guaranteed safe conduct. If he wanted you dead, you would be dead already. Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
Hey, fellow. Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friend. Now that we got that. Have a good time, baby. Hello?
Do you think that some of the that the Fallouts are like in the same universe? Wonder if they are. Anyway, as I was saying, self-fulfilling prophecies are really annoying because they are the worst way for someone to prove themselves right. A good example of an annoying one was back when I was a kid. I read Wayside Stories from Wayside School, but Sideways Stories from Wayside School. And if you guys have ever read that, well, in one of the books, one of the characters, she would like the entire thing is like she was always right, and she would always make it so that she was right. She kept her cat in a closet, and people told her, no, you need to let her out. And she would just say, no, if I let her out, she's gonna run away. And they kept saying, no, you gotta let her out. And then it's like, and then she's like, fine. She lets it out, and the cat just runs away and never comes back because it doesn't want to be near her. She's like, see, I told you. Like, yeah, I can see why. I can see why I ran away. But repeat this action with other things over and over again. You can see what I mean. You can see what I mean. It's like, no, there was another one. What was it? It was like some form of food. It was like a candy bar, and she kept it in there. She kept it in there because she's like, no, I'm not gonna like it. And one of her classmates was like, no, you're gonna like it, eat it. And she's like, no. And she kept it in there for about like a few weeks, and mold grew on it, and a bunch of stuff grew on it. And she's like, fine, I guess I will. And unprompted, without anyone saying anything, she's like, fine, I guess I will eat it. And she eats it, and it's horrible. And she's like, see, I told you I would hate it. And that's something that's like one of the annoying things I don't like about like people who like, and that thing is like, self-fulfilling prophecies are the most annoying way for people who refuse to be wrong try and prove their point. Good example is my brother when we were kids. He would say that his pencil was gonna break. He said he was like, no, I don't want to put my pencil in that pencil sharpener. It's gonna break. And we're like, no. And so he puts it into the pencil sharpener. Doesn't break. And what does he do? He puts like friend. Please work. And what he would do is he would take it and then just like press it onto the table until it broke. It was like, but yeah. I'm getting more stuff from this, so that's good. Okay, let me just sleep so that way everything goes better. Okay, good. But yeah, just like people will use those just because they refuse to be wrong. As I said, I don't like self-fulfilling prophecies. They're really stupid. Yeah, I would like to just... I don't like to use stem packs, but... Damn! Okay! I'm almost dead! Let me get back over to here. I don't like to use stem packs, but okay, wow. But yeah, like, they are the dumbest and easiest way for people who refuse to be wrong to prove themselves right. Hello. But it's just like, that's another thing, is like people who refuse to be wrong are one of the most annoying people to talk to. And I don't mean, and I'm not talking about arguing with. No. I'm talking about talking to. Because like the smallest little thing, they will try and like dispute you with to try and show how smart they are. It's like, why do you constantly need to prove yourself correct? Like, what was that one argument from Family Guy? Because this is a good example of someone who just doesn't want to be wrong. It's like, it was a stupid cutaway, but it's a good example of this, where it's a guy arguing with a horse, and the horse says that Kevin Bacon wasn't in Footloose. To which I say, well, which one are you talking about? 1984 one or the 2011 one? Because he wasn't in 2011 one. He was a full-grown adult by... He was like... I don't know... Oh, come on. How? I don't have any... Okay, I'm just gonna go out this way. But it's like, Kevin Bacon wasn't in Footloose. It's like, yes, he was. My answer is, which Footloose are we talking about? Are we talking about 2011 or 1984 version? Because he's in the first one. But it's like, I think this is like before 2011, and so they were like, Kevin Bacon's not in Footloose. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Yes, he is. You can look him up, and then the horse says no. Like, he just gave you full evidence that if you look him up, if you look it up, then yes, you'll find that yes, Kevin Bacon was in fact in Footloose. Footloose. That's like, it's a dumb conversation, but it still proves my point on people will like argue about the dumbest things despite the fact that they're wrong. You know what? No, I think I'm good. I don't think I need to go in there. I think I'll just go this way. Let's talk about some... Okay, a thing that I was talking about in another stream is... I've mentioned this in other streams as well. That is... when I go to Bible study, we've been doing highs and lows. And I've been, doing this thing where, like, I've been like thinking to myself, okay, what's highs and lows? But now there's not a lot of like bad stuff anymore. Like before it was like, oh yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff. I can't think of one thing that I can't just pick out one. I have to get multiple. But now it is, I was having trouble coming up with one bad thing like to say. Now, because there were so many, now I'm having trouble coming up with one bad thing to say because there's not that much. And I would recommend people do this where they do the highs and lows thing too. That way, like, it'll be like, yeah, there's some bad stuff, but are they really that bad? I feel like that I'm not supposed to be going this way. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be going this way. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go this way now. I feel like I have to go like all the way over here just to get to like. All right. But yeah, that's the thing is like people who just refuse to be wrong no matter what, even if they they will argue with anything, even then. But back to what I was saying is that I'd recommend going and thinking about like your week, really thinking about all the bad stuff that happened. Because if you do that, there's a good chance that at the end of the week, you're gonna look back at it and be like, you know, it wasn't really that bad. Pray for a good week. Pray for a good day. Pray for a good day. Alright? You do that, and God will give you a good week. There might be small little bad things, but don't get hung up on the small bad things. Keep your mind on what's going on right now. Okay, there's gotta be like some form of pathway. Okay, I think here we go. But yeah, you start doing that, and I assure you. Oh, that's where the dam is. But yeah, you'll start finding things to be a lot easier in life. Trust God. Trust God. Hey, yeah, I'm just trying to get all the way over there.
I sure hope I get to meet President Kimball.
Did I just skip all the way to the end by accident? You know what? This is gonna be where I end it. Thank you guys for watching. That's gonna be it. Let's read the Bible. First Peter chapter 2. Therefore, rid yourselves of all malice and all deceit, hypocrisy, envy, and slander of every kind. Like newborn babies crave pure spiritual milk, so that by it you may grow up in your salvation. Now that you have tasted the Lord is good. As you come to him and in the living stone, rejected by men but chosen by God, and precious to him, you also, like living stones, are being built into a spiritual house. Be a holy priesthood, offering spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God, through Jesus Christ. For in Scripture it is said, "See, I lay a stone in Zion, a chosen and precious cornerstone, and the one who trusts in him will never be put to shame." Now, to you who believe, this stone is precious, but to those who do not believe, the stone the builders rejected has become the capstone, and a stone that causes men to stumble, and a rock that makes them fall. They stumble because they disobey the message, which is also what they were designed for. But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people belonging to God, that you may declare that praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. Once you were not a people, but now you are the people of God. Once you had not received mercy, but now you have received mercy. Dear friends, I urge you, as aliens and strangers in the world, to abstain from sinful desires, which war against your soul. Live such good lives among the pagans that, though they accuse you of doing wrong, they may see your good deeds and glorify God on the day he visits us. Submit yourselves, for the Lord's sake, to every authority instituted among men, whether to the king is as the supreme authority, or to governors who are sent by him to punish those who do wrong and to commend those who do right. For it is God's will that by doing good you should silence the ignorant talk of foolish men. Live as free men, but do not use your freedom as a cover-up for evil. Live as servants of God. Show proper respect to everyone. Love the brotherhood of believers. Fear God. Honor the king. Slaves, submit yourselves to your masters with all respect, not only to those who are good and considerate, but also to those who are harsh. For it is commendable if a man bears up under the pain of unjust suffering, because he is conscious of God. But but how is it to your credit if you receive a beating for doing wrong and endure it? This is commendable before God. To this you were called, because Christ suffered for you, leaving you an example that you should follow in his footsteps. He committed no sin, and no deceit was found in his mouth. when they hurled their insults at him, he did not retaliate. When he suffered, he made no threats. Instead, he entrusted himself to him who judges justly. He himself bore our sins in his body on the tree, so that we might die to sins and live for righteousness. By his wounds you have been healed, for you were like sheep going astray, but now you have returned to the shepherd and observer of your souls. That was 1 Peter chapter 2. Thank you guys for watching. That's gonna be it, and goodbye.